To tell our story, Nancy and I kept in touch after our Survivor of Suicide group, and we got back together, wanted to go see a movie. Nicole Kidman was in the movie called The Rabbit Hole, and it was about a family that loses their son, not to suicide, but we thought there might be something that we could relate to. At this point, we're feeling lost. Our story was old, right?
Yeah.
We wanted family to understand, people around us to understand that we were really hurting. So we decided to go to the movie together, and actually during that movie, we were kind of bored.
Oh, we were bored.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we kept going, that would never happen.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
they took all the drawings,
Yeah.
and the kid was 4,
Yeah.
they took the drawings off the fridge.
Everything
Come on.
gone, everything gone right away, which didn't make any sense to
No.
us. Now that was how the movie was portrayed as grieving, but what happened is we went back to Nancy's house. Everything great happens over a bottle of wine, and we sat there and we just talked, and we talked so open and candid that all of a sudden at that point we realized this was the movie, and these were the emotions that we wanted to portray and get out there. These were our real raw thoughts. These were our inside voice and the things that we've wanted to say out loud for a long, long time. And then it just kind of took off from there. It's a message of hope. Just hope is all I can say, and that, you know, there's no way to get through this rocky road easy. There's no magic pill. I hate to say you have to do the pain, but at the same time, there will be a brighter day. You will smile again, you will laugh again. And all that time when you were crying at the beginning, when you think of the person that you've lost, you think of it more in a funny way, and you enjoy them differently then, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, I think it really does change from constantly crying to actually when you smile when somebody mentions their name. And at that point, you want to hear the good stories. You don't want to really relive the bad and the things that have happened. You just want to hear the happy stories and kind of stay in that space, I think.
Yeah, stay in a positive. And Julie's hit it on the nail. You can't get through this without feeling the pain.
No.
And what's helped me was going to this suicide survivors group, meeting Julie, and we're just a month and a day apart in the passing of our sons. And there isn't anyone else in the world who's going to get what that does to you as a mom.
I hope it reaches a lot of people, number one. I know when I first lost Chris, I couldn't find enough information. There weren't enough books. I was just craving information to find out what other people's experiences were. So I hope with this that it's going to be a good resourceful tool so that people can go to it and see our raw emotions, because we portray it in such a different way. It's just such strong dialogue and so strong with our emotions that I hope with people it's just going to be something where they can go and learn and realize what the journey's like.
And then launching the website and having a blog, I know that this will fill something inside of me that's a little empty right now because I'm such a nurturer and I only have a little dog and a cat now. So, you know, I need to be able to nurture some other people through this process, and then they're launched.
And I think the thing that's never discussed either are how you deal with your other relationships in life. Like, how do you deal with your other children and grandchildren and family and relationships? No one ever talks about relationships. There's so much in the grieving part, but there's a lot of stress on relationships for people. And especially too, if the partners have been husband and wife, because one's on one level and the other person's on another. So you can come home, you might be having a great day, and the other person has just, things have just got to them that day. So then you're picking them up. And it's a lot of work to have the strength for your family as well, when you can just pull yourself out the door in a day.
Oh yeah. And I feel for the families now in retrospect, my family at any rate, because I expected, I think, much more. And of course, what did they know? And with Jen's death, I was still married at that point in time. And I agree that if I was up, he was down. We were often, though, both down, so we couldn't support each other. And I found the grieving of my ex, which I put down to his being a man, was quite different from my grieving. So we didn't quite mesh. Whereas two mothers grieving the loss of their son, we had a lot of commonalities there.
And no holds barred. The thing was, it was a safe environment. It's where you can say all those awful things sometimes, very graphic things, where you just need to get it off your chest. You need to say it out loud, and you don't feel like you're going to be judged for it. Because we know with grief, people don't mean to, but they shut you down. But there will be a brighter day. You will smile again, and you will always have those memories, and no one can take that away.
And you'll laugh, and you'll feel grateful for the blessings you have at this time. And I'm grateful for my blessings.
I never thought I would ever get to this point. If somebody had ever told me that this was going to be my path in life, I thought I would have gone to bed and I would never get up again. I never thought I'd be sitting here trying to help other people and let them understand what our journey has been and how we can help. But I assure you, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and there will be a brighter day.